Hey y'all, and welcome to Mystic Unigon's 1K sub celebration stream. So, first, obviously, speech. And this was kind of just a quick speech I threw together the other day, thinking, because let's just face it, I never thought that I would ever reach 1,000 subscribers here by myself. No cheating, no buying subs, whatever. And I know people who have done that. I still consider that cheating, even though, there are legal ways to do it, so to speak. I still believe it's cheating, but that's just my opinion. I believe you gotta earn it yourself, learn how things are done, how things work, learn the things that don't work, that don't get views, versus the things that do. Now, YouTube used to be unique and uniquely based. So that kind of died, unfortunately. I feel like it died. Now it's you gotta do this type of content to get subscribers and viewers, or that type of content, or this type, or it has to be like one type to get people to subscribe to you. It's almost like they tell you you can't be unique, it has to be something specific. And that um sounds very utopian, like just boring. Like why would you just want to do one type if you have a variety of skills and hobbies and things you want to share? I believe in being a variety content creator if you have a variety. Now, if you are into only one thing, fine, then just share that one thing. But there's not enough emphasis on variety anymore, and there's not enough emphasis on being unique. And I do try to be unique as much as possible. So, that being said, it took me 8 years of struggling, mental reflection and growth, often on inspiration, to realize that no matter who or what comes against me, that actual success as a content creator will come when it's meant to. Never in these 8 years did I think that I would hit 1,000. And I know I've taken long breaks from creating content, and the weird thing is, whenever I even took those long breaks, I really didn't lose that many people. And I've met a lot of amazing people through live streams here on YouTube, which unfortunately those people don't even live stream really anymore. And it sucks because I miss those communities. Some of them do, but not like they used to. It's more random. Every milestone here on YouTube has been an adventure, and every person, whether a hater or supporter, has fueled my passion and dream. Now, I know to most 1K is nothing, but to me, it's a sign that I can do it, even though I've been told by others that I can't. And just them telling me that I can't or shouldn't has made me want to do it more. Um, Let that be a lesson. Haters means you're just getting famous. You can't please everybody out there. You'll make content that people are gonna hate on. And you know what? So what? Who cares about them? Let them hate on you. That's their problem, not yours. If other people are enjoying it, then you do it for the ones who enjoy it. And if the haters want to leave comments, ban them. Plain and simple. Block them. They don't matter. Haters really don't matter, but at the same time they do, because they're just meaning that they saw your video reached where it was supposed to reach. And yeah, you may have gotten hate for it, but at least it's reaching someone other than your community. So for any of you who think you can't reach 1,000, just take a good look at me. In fact, let's take this stupid hat off. I'm getting thin on top, alright? I'm not attractive at all for a woman. Like, I'm an ugly 42-year-old tomboy born and raised in Pennsylvania. Southern part of Pennsylvania, Amish country. I played outside, I got dirty, blah blah blah. I'm not attractive at all. I'm really not. I'm a little on the thick side. It is what it is, and I've embraced that. I don't like wearing makeup. I don't like getting hit on, plain and simple. Like, unfortunately, you know, there's people that'll flirt regardless of how you look because they're just desperate. But usually us tomboys are ignored. Nobody really seems to care about us like they care about the hot chicks who wear shirts that show their cleavage and all that stuff. We're not attractive. So if we're not physically attractive, people don't give us a chance. It's all about the looks. The looks are what matter. No, it shouldn't be that way, but unfortunately it is. It's almost like Twitch. Twitch is mainly focused on gaming, if y'all know that. If y'all didn't know that. So, if you're playing a game that's either oversaturated or whatever, people aren't going to show up because they've already picked their support, the people that they're going to support that play that game. Like World of Warcraft, for example. I do it because it's fun. Most people will watch a stream for the game and not the actual streamer. They don't care about the streamer. They don't care about the streamer's mental health. No, streamers should never be pressured into playing something that they don't enjoy playing, or that they're really not in the mood to play. It's just like creating content here. None of us should ever feel pressured to create a certain type of content just because that's what's popular right now. Like the whole politics crap. No, yes, I've done a couple videos, and it's only because I felt like I needed to speak my mind on, that topic, but after that I'm just like, okay, I'm done with it. I don't want to do that anymore. Even though I made the last one age restricted, so if people want to watch it, they literally gotta find it. I really didn't want that one to reach anyway, because I didn't want to trigger a bunch of haters when I'm not a hater. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care about your childhood, like how you were raised. I don't care about any of that stuff. None of that is important. What's important to me is, are you an asshole to people for no reason? Because if you are, then I don't want you here. That is all that matters to me. If you're gonna hate on somebody for their beliefs, their choices, when that person's not hating you for yours, then we have a problem. I don't hate anybody for their choices, for their beliefs, for whatever. I don't hate anybody for that. But I feel targeted for mine constantly. Because they don't know me as a person. They don't take the time to get to know me as a person and to realize I'm not judgmental. I am a Christian. I'm born and raised a Christian, went to a private school, and I will never stop being a Christian. But I'm not like those so-called Christians who hate the LGBTQ community. I do not hate any of them. I have my own opinions on the whole thing, but I'm not sharing them here because this is a celebration. I have friends who are in that community, and I support them fully. They are some of the best friends that I've ever made. So, I don't hate them, I don't judge them, and I would expect the same. That just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I hate LGBTQ community. It doesn't mean that at all. Yes, unfortunately, there's a lot that do, and that is not how we're supposed to be. But, you know, it is what it is. That's how some people are. But just remember that. I don't hate anybody, I don't judge anybody. If you're a nice person, let's be friends. If you're an asshole for no reason, get out of here. You a Kellen. Plain and simple. So, next item of business. Something y'all haven't had in a while. A Mystic Top 5. Who doesn't love a good top 5? And I've been coming up with more to share over the year, or for next year. I can't say I'll have enough for the year, but keeping my fingers crossed, because I've really burned out a lot of categories in the past. Like last year, I burned out a lot. But I have come up with other ones, and included in with them is mental health ones for next year, because I'm gonna focus more on mental health. Mental health is extremely important, and it is extremely difficult to find a happy balance. Now, if y'all didn't know, I don't believe in therapy. I feel like it's just a money scam. They don't care about you. They just care about their wallet. They're getting paid for telling you what you need to hear. That's just how I feel about therapy. That is my personal opinion. Take it or leave it. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. I just want to know if anybody else agrees with me on that. That's all I want. If you don't, now for certain things, okay, whatever. Like, if you're trying to quit alcohol or you're trying to quit smoking or something like that, that's a little different for needing therapy, because that's kind of always been a thing. But mental health, you really don't need a therapist. That's my personal opinion. You don't need a therapist. We're all creative in some way, shape, or form. You just have to find what is your creative niche. And when you focus on that creative niche, it will make you happy and satisfied. And when you share your creative results from that, and people praise you for it, that makes it even better. So the key is sharing. When you find your creativity, share it. 100% share it. So for today's top 5, it has nothing to do with mental health. It is a list of 5 things that I've never done. And I think for the most part, they cover the 5 senses. So, well, they're kind of. Some of them are kind of senses. Because I didn't put eat on here. I didn't put eat. Taste. I didn't put taste on here. Because I didn't even, like, what is something I've never eaten that I want to? I can't even, like, literally my brain can't, so I guess that would have to be a 6. But top 5 things I've never done Some of them I want to, some of them I don't. The first one is the top of my bucket list, which is I've never met one of my celebrity heroes in person. That will be on my bucket list until it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, unfortunately. But still keeping my fingers crossed on that one. Like, the fact is, having money to go to a con or something to meet one of them, it would be nice, but unfortunately, real money doesn't come from Walmart. Real money does not come from working at Walmart and give me the opportunity to do that. In fact, I can barely even buy groceries on top of the debt and bills that I have on top, with that. So, there's that. Number 2. Something that I see on Facebook a lot. Actually, there's a couple of these that I've seen posted on Facebook as kind of word memes. Something that I've never owned, or really cared to own, for that matter. A pair of Crocs. Yeah, no, I have no desire. Just give me sneakers and I'm happy, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't really want to own a pair of Crocs. I know people say they're comfortable and whatnot, but I just have no desire to own a pair of Crocs. I mean, technically, we're not even allowed to wear them at work anyway, so what the hell's the point? I wear literally the same shoes I wear to work everywhere else, because they're comfortable, and that's really all that matters. I can't see in Crocs as being comfortable, but hey, if they are to you, it is what it is. I don't want a pair. Even if I can afford, I don't want a pair. I'm not one of those women who has like a million pairs of freaking shoes. I will go through and trash shoes like there's no tomorrow. I mean, and if they're really old and beat up, I'll save them for mowing the lawn. I'll just use the really trashy ones for mowing the lawn, because then I don't care. And they're already ugly anyway. Number 3, visual. Okay, vision. I have never watched a single episode of The Kardashians. I really don't care. I really don't want to. Drama. No. If I want to watch drama, I'll turn on a fucking soap opera, thank you very much. I'll stick with soap operas. But even that, I haven't watched one of those in years, and the last one I really was into was Passions. But now, it's no more, so, unfortunately. Because it wasn't like a normal soap opera, it was fun. Because it had a witch in it, and her talking doll. But that poor kid died, so they couldn't do it anymore, unfortunately. It was a great show. And yes, it had its, drama, obviously, but aside from that, I enjoyed Tabitha and Timmy, so they were the best part of the entire show, in my opinion. If any of you ever watched that, let me know in the comments, and if you miss it, like I do. In fact, my boyfriend even watched it with me. It was that type, literally, not just for women. Like, anybody could enjoy that soap opera. If they could do another one like that, that would be nice, but not counting on that one. Number 4. I have never gotten a tattoo. And that's another one that I've seen. Actually, the Kardashian thing too, I've seen on Facebook a lot. And it usually goes in the form of, I would like to congratulate myself for never having seen an episode of the Kardashians. How many of y'all could say this in the comments? And like literally thousands of people will comment on it. Nope, never seen it. And here's another one. Never gotten a tattoo. And I've seen that on Facebook too, where it's like, they'll ask the question, how many ladies here don't have a tattoo? I'll be like, yeah, me, don't. All I ever got was piercing in each ear, and I wear a pair of earrings like once a week just to keep the holes from closing up. That's it. I have no piercings anywhere else, and I don't want anywhere else. One hole in each ear, standard. That's enough for me. I don't need any more needles put into my body. Like that anyway. Not for looks. I just like being plain Jane. And on top of the whole tattoo thing, having the money for it. Plus, it's like, what the hell would I even get? I don't know. Like, I've thought about it multiple times, and I'm thinking, well, maybe a last unicorn tattoo. I would maybe do that if I could afford it, or if somebody would, pay for it. Somebody else would pay for it, because obviously I don't have it, and I have other things that I'd rather spend my money on than getting a tattoo. But if I had to pick one, I might go last unicorn tattoo. And then number 5, a place. This is more like person, place, or thing, but with a couple senses. I've never been to Disneyland or Disney World. Now, Disney World for me would be closer because I'm on the East Coast, so Florida would technically be closer. But all the crap I hear coming from Florida, I don't even know if I want to go anymore. I'm at that point like I just don't even want to. I would rather go to Disneyland in California. Like, if I'm gonna be spending that kind of money, fuck it, I'm just gonna go all out and go across, because I've never been out west. Like, literally never. The furthest west I have ever been is Virginia, Skyline Drive. And then we went to Luray Caverns out there. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But I've never been further west than that. North, Canada, because we have family up there, mom's side. East, Israel is furthest east I've been, so that just gives you a little bit of a rundown. And another reason that I kind of don't want to go to Florida Disney World. So for anyone that knows who Jack Vale is, he owns fart.com. He has the Pooter toy, which I have one as well. I think mine's in the closet. It might even be upstairs, I'm not sure. I have it somewhere. Mine, for some reason, when I use it sounds squeaky, but he took his to Disney World, because he took his family to Disney World for vacation, and he was using his Pooter, and one of the people that work there, a woman, oddly enough, not, because usually they're the ones that get offended by him using it in Walmart and wherever he decides to use it to prank people. Usually it's the women that get mostly offended by it. And that just kind of irks me, because it's like, he's just trying to be funny and entertaining. And it like, they're still even mad even after he shows them, oh, it's just a stupid toy. They still make a big Karen-y deal out of it, and it's so annoying. Like, oh my god, grow up. He's just trying to have fun and make people laugh. God forbid. Ugh, excuse me. But he was literally there making people laugh with it. And they kind of approached him about it, and he showed him, it's just a friggin' toy, and he's like, all right, well, we'll stop doing it. And then he and his family went to one part where there wasn't a lot of people to kind of try to hide, so maybe that they would just leave him alone after that. But no, they found him, and they were like, we're gonna have to confiscate that. And he's like, well, can I get it back after? And they're like, no, we're gonna destroy it. It's like, really? That's somebody's property and you're destroying it. They could legit sue you for that. It is their item. They paid for that. Or, well, in his sense, uh, had that created, whatever. But you're destroying somebody else's property just because you think it's disruptive in a freaking theme park, but yet it's actually just making people laugh. Like he could legit sue him for taking it and destroying it. I mean, he should have recorded that and put it up on YouTube, but he has a little messenger group, which nobody's allowed to comment in it because you know it would just get blown up. But he puts his things and he put it in as a story, and I'm just like, dude, Disney is so fucked up. Why am I paying for Disney Plus right now? I don't even know. Oh, so I can watch Futurama, but so I can watch certain things on it. Like, that's the only support they're getting from me. Other than that, I'm just gonna slam them, because that's not right. Taking somebody's property when they're just trying to have fun and make other people laugh. Come the fuck on. Get off your high horse. Get your head out your ass. Oh, people are so immature about things nowadays and so annoyingly offended. It's just like, God, can we go home now? Like, just, I'm so tired of it. And obviously, Disney's no exception to that. It's extremely frustrating. So, I told him he should share the story because he did leave it open to where, hey, you want to message me, tell me what you think I should do. I mean, obviously he hasn't. I said share it on YouTube and just to warn people, hey, don't do fart pranks in Disney World because they'll potentially kick you out because they're offended by it. So that's really all we can say about that, unfortunately. That really sucks. It really is a crying shame that poor Jack had to go through that. He does not deserve that. Because he's a funny guy and he's a cool guy. Okay, so on the thumbnail, if you wondered, the picture in the middle. So back to what I was saying about YouTube not really celebrating people hitting 1,000 anymore. It feels like 1,000 is just like whatever. It's another number. But yet you can't use the mobile app to go live with until you hit 1,000. But yet, who the heck uses it anyway? Most people use Streamlabs or StreamYard or one of the other things, and they can go live whenever. They don't have to be at 1,000. So that's just, that one's kind of pointless. And then it was, to get monetized you have to be at 1,000. Now it's 500. So they're taking all the fun out of hitting 1,000. And literally, I don't even know when you get your first play button. I know it's a pretty big number, and chances are that number I will never see. I forget if it's like 10,000 or 50,000. I don't know. I don't even freaking know what it is. I haven't looked it up in a while. But I decided to do my own little thing and make my own little play button. So without further ado, so remember my Amazon unboxing where I was showing you all those stars, the big sheets of the star stickers. So there was red, green, blue, silver, and gold star stickers. Now, if y'all remember these from back in the school days when you get a star. Kindergarten shit. That goes way back to freaking kindergarten for me. You get it. Everybody's name was on this long board, and if you did something good, or it was for something for being good or whatever, you'd get a star next to your name. I remember that very, very vividly. And I was like, how about I put a star on this canvas for everyone who's subscribed up to 1,000? So like literally there's 200 red, 200 green, 200 blue, 200 silver, and 200 gold. And I did. It is not very even. I struggled like hell with this. Because they don't stick very well. I remember them used to being a lot stickier than this. The sticky stuff on them has the adhesive is not what it used to be. But I managed to successfully get it made. And I had to use Mod Podge to keep them from falling off. Because literally they were peeling upward, like curling. So now, if you're wondering why the play button itself in the middle is not very bright, it's not a bright red to match the star stickers. I will show you why. Because it's black light red, so when I put it under black light, then it really shows up. So yeah. I literally just made my own. And I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'll just keep it with my stuff. But yeah. To celebrate 1,000. The next celebratory thing, I'm not even sure. Do I do it every 100 from here on out? I think we'll do it every 100 instead of 50s. We'll omit the 50s. We'll go every, so 1100 will be the next celebration. We're not gonna keep doing the star sticker thing because that's a lot. It's really a lot. For 1,000 though, it works. It works for that, and it'll just be a special memory of hitting 1,000. We'll figure out 1100. Trust me, we'll figure it out. So literally 100 at a time. Now, without further ado, let's jump into painting our DIY roll. Not been opened yet. And speaking of which, for anyone who has gotten one of these and customized it, what colors did you make it? Now, for anyone that remembers the Troll Dolls back in the day, now, they came out before my time, because when they did come out during my time, Mom had told me that she had one of the original ones. So I was like, oh, cool. And then when my first troll, unfortunately, I don't even have it anymore. He had teal hair, which was pretty much the dark teal, the color of this box. And he had, where the belly button is, he had a teal diamond for his belly button. And I've been trying to find one on eBay. not much luck. I would love to have him again. Now I do have a couple troll. I do have a teal one, but it's upstairs. But it doesn't have a diamond on it, and it's smaller than mine was. Then I have a purple one up here. They're called like good luck trolls, and they have like a little satchel on them, and it has like a little message or something in it. And then I have the artistic one from the Trolls movie, which they didn't really show her that much. But I do have a plushie of her, just because it kind of fits me. So, without further ado, oh, this is going to be interesting. Because underneath their head, it has literally, all the information on it. And we're pretty much going to be covering that up because I'm using... Now, it's hard to find a decent aqua-colored acrylic craft paint. I'm using the color shift, and I guess this is about as close to aqua as we're gonna get. So, let's fix the camera. I'll try to aim it down. And to where my lap is. Okay, so let's get the black light off. Put the canvas over here. That hat out of the way, because I may not even be using that today. Only if we get my apron on. Actually, something I forgot. I keep forgetting to do. I have better aprons. You know what? I'm gonna use a scrunchie because it doesn't go up high enough. Not that I'm gonna get paint on my shirt or my thingy, but I kind of want to make sure I'm covered. Scoot the table. Now, oddly enough, this little table that I'm using I'm trying to think. Did this come from Ames? It might have. I'm just gonna put a piece of paper under it, so like there's already paint and stickers and crap on this table, but I don't want to continue to junk it up, if that makes sense. That camera is definitely not angled down far enough. We gotta go a little further. That's as far as it goes. Because you can see edge of the computer monitor. Hold on. Maybe if I put it on the computer monitor. There's just enough of a ledge, hopefully it stays. Okay. Should be good. Hopefully it'll stay and not fall. So I have... I guess I'll just use the... Damn. Don't want to come out. Don't want to come out, and then when I actually, like, get it down, it goes, like, every freaking where. So, I'm just curious as to what this is going to look like with this color shift. Oof. It is very, very light. I may have to. It's almost like putting nail polish on. I may have to put multiple coats. The eyes are obviously going to be black, but I'll do them after. Because the color shift paint is not. It's kind of thin. It almost works better if you put a more solid color underneath. But I really don't feel like. I feel like just doing multiple coats and just keep going until I get it how I want it. I definitely sorted too much out. I'm drawing a big color shifty blob on my paper. Now, if you're all wondering, why has this not gone into the bottle of blessings yet? I was gonna make that part of the stream, but I'm like, nah, it needs to go in its respective playlist. Actually, to be honest, the lighter color on this looks better because the hair is such gold. And this minty kind of green is more pastel-y. And the good thing with acrylic, I'm trying not to get it on the hair. I got a little bit in the back. The back doesn't matter as much, but I still want to try to keep it as even as possible. And keep the hair out of it. In fact, I think the front's almost dry already. Like, that's the good thing with acrylic paint, is it just dries really freaking fast. I'll tell you what. I think what I'm gonna do. For 1,000, we're putting the first coat of this paint on him. Or it, whatever. 1,100, we'll put another coat. So we'll do one coat at a time until it gets the consistency that I want it. We even need to do the underside of the feet. So every 100 subscribers, more, we will do. I don't know if we'll do a live stream and do it, or I'll just do it and share it. And I'll make sure I take a picture, like, before and after. I'm trying to keep it an even single coat. So now he's kind of a silvery, minty green. I got it pretty even, I'd say. And yeah, like, he's already, like, front of his face is already dry. So it dries really fast. So we'll just put a coat every 100 until it gets to exactly where I want it. So, troll, yes. Wait a minute. I missed a spot. I'm like checking. Yeah, I missed a spot. I missed under his armpits. And it's not a bobblehead either. It doesn't move. I guess in a way that's a good thing. Alright, so for now. In fact, probably what I will do with him is put him on my shelf behind me at some point. So now, just a little art tip for any of y'all. If you dump too much on your little palette, take a canvas, take a free canvas, and load that canvas. Use it on that. So then you're literally not wasting it. I'm trying to think. Do I even have one sitting around? Not really. I'm like thinking, do I have one? Not really. Not. I will be right back and get one. That is a pretty color. And we will add other colors to it. We'll just do a canvas with what's left. Oh no! I got the other piece of paper in it. I have a ton of tiny canvases that have not been painted on. And usually whenever I do something on them, they're like abstract, so. Trash can underneath it. This is the nice thing about having one of those little trash cans. You just bam, throw it right there. What'd be funny is if I took his feet, stuck his feet in the paint, and put little footprints. Draw footprints across the canvas. I could totally do that. Alright, streaks. 2 streaks of this minty greenness. And I want to put some neon colors in here too, because I do have my neon paints. This canvas is too small. To be honest. This is too use all of this. Unless I put it on thicker. Maybe that's... Not happy trees, it's happy streaks. Happy streaks of color. More or less. I mean, isn't that... That's kind of a Monet thing, because he did paint with a lot of color. Monet be my favorite. Okay, yeah, I didn't use it all. But what other color do I even want to put in it? Or should I just put black in it? Maybe I should have painted the canvas black. You know, teeny bit of black. Good. See, at least that came out in the amount that I actually wanted. I'll probably mix the black with it on the canvas. I don't want too much. That's gonna look really weird. I'm trying to go around. So if it does mix with it, it's not gonna hurt it. So yeah, just a little personal note, guys. Whenever I'm watching somebody's content, you know, any view is technically support, whether you end up, you know, not liking them or whatever. But like, if I'm actively supporting someone for their content and then all of a sudden they say something like, oh, I hate people who believe in this, and it's something that I believe in, or, you know, if it's part of how I was raised, and they say they hate people that were raised like that, I immediately stop supporting them. It's just a simple matter of, wait, why am I wasting time supporting you when you hate me and you literally don't even know I exist, but yet you're hating me for something that's a part of me. You don't even know me as an actual person. You just judge and hate me for. You hate anyone whose beliefs or opinions are the complete opposite of yours. Because there's a few content creators that I've literally stopped supporting for that reason, that very reason. And I am not going to give names. But, I will give you all a clue. One of them is a big WoW player. A famous WoW player. And he said something about a certain way that people are raised and that he hates anyone that was raised like that. So, I'm just like, nope. I'm not supporting you. I will not be part of your fan base. If you're gonna hate me when you don't even know me. You do your thing, I'll do mine, it's all good. Just don't bother me. Leave me alone. Because you have no right to hate me for something that's a part of me. And I don't, especially when I don't hate you for, you know. I'm gonna throw like random streaks in it like that. It's like you can literally just turn extra paint into a random work of it almost looks like clouds. Like just a random work of abstract art. And notice how like when I go into the minty color, it gets like lighter. Kinda cool. The lighting is weird, and I think it's because of the outside. Because yesterday morning I was in the car waiting for the bus to show up with the kid, and it was kind of cool just watching the clouds move. I was trying to like make a video of the sun trying to peek out. Did not catch the sun, but because the clouds just kept going. I feel like it's still kind of doing that. A little annoying, you know. Okay, so I wonder if I'm saying this will work. I wonder if this. And I dropped the paper. It's because I keep moving it with my feet because my feet are sitting in this. Because I want to do kind of the same thing as I did with the black. And the weird thing is, when you streak this silvery mint green into the black, Well, it's still kind of damp. It literally creates a different color. Because, well, you know, it is a color shift paint, so when you turn at different angles, it, see, now it's starting to look purpley when I do it over the. But yeah, so that color shift look, that shift, literally that shift is starting to show out up in the, just by the black enhancing it, which kind of makes it even cooler. So now it just looks kind of like a sky. And we could also go multimedia, or multimedia, whatever, and cut out something and put something on it as that being a backdrop, like a silhouette. I don't know. Just a thought, but I kind of like how it. I accidentally got paint on the back of it. Kind of looks cool just the way it is. So yeah, you can make just a simple little random abstract canvas if you have too much paint, and I still have too much, but it's so that being said, I think I was gonna do a Q&A session, but since there's nobody in chat, you know what, we'll do a couple. So we'll do a couple, we'll do a few questions. I'll let you guys answer them in the comments. Let me set the microphone back, or the webcam back where it was. Oops. A little bit higher. There we go. That's about where it was. Final sip. My trusty trapper keeper. We'll do 5 questions. I will answer these questions, and I want y'all to answer them in the comments for those who watch it later. So, let's get the highlighter out. We stopped at 30. Number 31. What wild animal would you want as a pet? Now, my answer for that, and this would be regardless of how expensive and all the stuff you have to get for it. My answer would be a capybara. I love capybaras. They're freaking adorable because they're like giant guinea pigs. You would have to have like a pool or something though. That's the other major expense for it. But yeah, I would like a capybara. So let me know what your answer is to that in the comments. Number 32. What is one of your favorite, big YouTubers or channels? And Pretty sure y'all kind of know mine. Good Mythical Morning. I think they're most of the way at the top of my list. And I also do like the spooky compilation channels. When I'm talking big, I'm talking 1 million subscribers or more. We'll leave that as the classification for big. Number 3, what is an experience you had where you couldn't stop laughing about it? Whether it's some stupid thing that happened at work and you still share it and you still laugh about it. Mine is gonna be the time when I started at Walmart as an unloader and we had the one dude. I was up in the truck, like, kind of keeping the stuff moving and keeping it straight so it didn't, like, fall off the belt. The one of the dudes outside on the belt had farted so nasty that everybody cleared the belt. So I just say to the guy that was throwing the truck, I'm like, hold up. Stuff ain't moving. And we both look out and we're like, shit, there's nobody on the belt. Like, where the heck did everybody go? And then I hear our supervisor yelling at him, you need to go to the hospital and get your ass checked because it smells like something crawled up in there and died. Like, apparently it was extremely nasty. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to wait up here until I know it clears. I ain't walking out of the truck. But yeah, apparently it was pretty gross. But it was still kind of funny that it was just that bad that it cleared everybody. A good friend of mine, Shweeby, gave me number 34. What would you do if you found the leprechaun pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? What would you do with that gold? Well, depending on how much that gold is worth, if, you know, it's worth enough, pay off the house. Maybe sell the house and move to one that's in the middle of freaking nowhere so I don't have any neighbors. Anyway. I don't know. I'd probably get some more equipment for certain things. I'd probably get like equipment for doing more paranormal investigation stuff. I'd probably get the newest up-to-date computer. Like, even though this one works fine, I've literally had it for like 2-3 years now, and I'm gonna have a mental breakdown when it goes because I can't afford one, so I would just definitely get the state-of-the-art top thing. So yeah, there's a few things that I would do depending on how much that gold came to as far as value. Let me know what your answer is to that. The can't stop laughing thing, I'm not worried about anybody answering that, because, I mean, unless you want to put a full-blown story, or you can make a video of it and tag me in it, whatever. Send it to me. And for number 35, when you were a kid, okay, this is something that goes back to childhood, and it's kind of stupid. Did you ever taste your pet's food just to see what it actually tasted like? Like, if you had a dog, did you ever taste their kibble? Did you ever taste your cat's dry food? No, canned food, no. I'm not trying canned cat food or dog food. That's disgusting because it stinks when you open it. But like the dry kibble stuff does not smell bad. Yes, I did try the cat's food. And I think it was just standard Purina cat chow. It wasn't half bad. Like, it was okay. And I did try the guinea pig, the little guinea pig pellets too when I was younger. Now the fish food, no, I did not, because that stuff stinks. But yeah, out of stupid curiosity, did you ever try your pet's like kibble or whatever? I mean, I'm sure every kid experiments with that when when they're little, so it's kind of funny. So yeah, guilty of that. So yeah, if y'all want to answer any of those in the comments, just go ahead and do so. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you for sticking around. It's been a rough mental health year. Next year I have a lot of good things planned, including the daily OSB board painting that I'm going to be starting. That's going to be interesting. Hopefully we can come up with a creative way to do the fart chart. Trying to think what else. Yeah, I mean, and then of course the top fives. The vlogs will be different. We'll have every month is going to be a different theme. I have them almost all completely finished. My stomach is growling. Yeah, 2025 vlogs. Each month, different theme. Preferably the one that starts with the same letter as that month. So, September and October will both be spooky. So, because spooky starts with an S. And then October, oh so scary. So, that's just a couple examples. I say September can start to spooky stuff. I mean, a lot of people start Christmas in November, so why not start spooky month in September? So I hope I only have 2 months that are not finished yet, that I've not come up with something for just yet. No, obviously May is May the Force be with you. But yeah, 2 months that I still gotta do, July and August. All the rest of them, I pretty much figured out something. The vlogs will be different. As far as me wearing the hat, I don't know. I really don't know on that one. But yeah, the vlogs will be different. Thumbnails I'll keep in theme with whatever month it is, so that we're not looking at literally the same thumbnails for every month. So switching it up, and as you've already seen, those have improved, and they will continue to improve as I play around with them. Days of the week will also probably change some. Mental Health Monday will stay the same, and we will do the top fives on Mondays. Some of them will be mental health. I'm going to try to mix it up as far as the top fives, because this, like, I don't know the ratio of how many mental health ones versus normal ones I have. I mean, I guess they can all be mental health, because some of them are a little, I guess anything entertaining would be good for mental health. Tuesday, Saturday is going to switch to Catterday, so it's not negative. But the rest of the days, I may switch them. Like, Mental Health Monday and Catterday are the only two that are confirmed changes for next year. So I may leave Tuesday as Talking It Up Tuesday. I don't know. Unless they call it Terrific Tuesday. I don't know. I guess we'll come up with something. Like, and even if I could always switch them And they're not going to be numbered like how I number every week right now. I'm not going to do that anymore either. So like for example, let's say using the month of May the force be with you. Tuesday, try to think of something Star Wars, like Wednesday obviously could be Wookiee Wednesday, and we can focus on Wookiee facts or something to do with Wookiees. For that one, Catterday can, share your opinions on the Loth Cat. Sarlacc Sunday, Stormtrooper Sunday. I mean, Saturday could also be Sarlacc Saturday. Sarlacc Pit Saturday for those who are stuck at work. Stuck working then. I don't know. Just rolling out some random thoughts. If anybody wants to help me with any of it, ideas, whatever, contact me on Discord or wherever you follow me. Discord, Twitter, whatever. If we're friends. And yeah, I'm definitely down for some help with updates. Now, I will say this. If I ever do get famous here on YouTube, I'm not saying that I ever will. I don't think I ever will. Maybe after I'm dead and gone, or raptured first, whatever comes first. If I ever get big to the point that I can quit working at Walmart, I will probably still work part-time because, hey, let's just face it, the exercise being an online shopper is a good thing. That is one of the most exercising positions in the store. So I would probably go to part-time so that I can do more, because I've had friends at work help me actually come up with ideas for the channel and stuff. And to be honest, if I ever do make it big where I need to hire someone to help me, they're gonna get hired. Because it really does help having other people's input and stuff. It's not easy doing it all by yourself. And up until recently, I had been doing it all by myself. So like Opie the Opinionated Ass, I don't know if I'll start those again. Because I mean, yeah, they're kind of negative opinions. Part of me wants to and part of me doesn't. But I'm gonna do Opie's Country Facts with it. Maybe I'll change his name. Who knows? But once I have the money, I'm gonna get a straw hat for him so he really does look like country, and then maybe I can stick one of the pieces of, like, stick a foxtail out of his mouth or something. But and the whole Karen thing, yeah, we're still gonna do the Karen. Now the daily Karens I've been slacking on keeping track of. I have not updated the actual board in a while now. Because really nobody was watching them and it was just like, whatever. I'm just gonna have to make a guesstimate as far as Twitch bots, Twitter bots. Nothing's come up on Instagram. There's been a few rude YouTube comments. I can put maybe around 5 for that. Rude and flirty, whatever. So like, and then also work customers. So it's like, and in Facebook ones, I've had a few. So like the guys trying to friend request me from from groups that I've commented in or posts or whatever, and I'm just like, ugh. It's like, are you stupid, bro? Nobody's gonna fall for your creepy ass friend requests. Like, no, just no. We know you're trying to scam. We're not stupid. And now I can actually say, the next time a customer tries to hit on me, now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna legit fucking do it, and I don't care. If a customer tries to hit on me at work, I'm gonna be like, how dare you hit on a famous YouTuber? Shame on you. Don't you know better? And then they'll be like, huh? Be like, yeah, bro. I'm a famous YouTuber now. Good luck finding my channel. And then just walk away. I'm just gonna leave them with a shocked ass look on their face. Dude, and y'all know, like, I want a freaking GoPro. I want a GoPro so bad. Because I really want to do the fart pranks in Walmart. But I'm not gonna use a pooter because it doesn't sound good when I do it. I'm gonna use the old straw thing where you stick straw under your armpit. And of course I'll just have to walk around with my arm down. And then I'll just go like this and blow in it. And the only problem is, like, I need another person to be recording it. And nobody ever wants to go to the store with me. I always go by myself. So that kind of takes... And obviously I can't leave it sit somewhere to record an aisle or whatever. Because, you know, somebody would steal it. People are so desperate to get their greedy hands on stuff and steal. I can't trust anyone. So it's just like, it's gonna be difficult. I really do want to prank people. I want to prank people so bad. I really do. I mean, we can try it that way and see what happens. It's just gonna be a different angle than, you know, how Jack Vale does it. So yeah, fingers crossed. GoPro. I just want to use it anyway for whatever. Like, because you never know what you're gonna see when you walk into Walmart. We already gotten used to the fact that people go shopping in their pajamas. Shit, even kids go to school in their pajamas. Now, they're not, according to my daughter, they're not allowed to wear onesies, but a lot of them wear pajama pants. It's like, well, I mean, first of all, they're kids, so who cares? Second of all, it's not like they're wearing something revealing. But even still, yeah, I want to be able to get better content, but when literally all I have is a phone to record stuff with, I'm pretty much limited, so. But yeah, thank you all again for supporting, for watching, for also supporting my Twitch VODs. Remember, if y'all want to follow there and hang out when I go live there, because I do prefer going live there personally, since I am an affiliate and I do make a little bit of money, not much, but something's better than nothing, right? Especially when you're struggling like I am. But I will see you guys tomorrow for a morning vlog and another live attempting World of Warcraft hardcore.